I think Demetrius ate that cookie after. I would have.
Did you make it?
I made it the night before.
I knew. Okay, so just for everybody listening, Ellie is an insane baker. Like, out of control. Oh, and here's Garfield.
Oh, I love
Everybody
him.
loves him. What a dream to work with.
Ugh.
What a dream.
Gotta put a ring on that man.
I believe he's taken.
Yeah, he definitely is.
I believe he has children. Ellie.
Oh, God. I will love him until I die. Oh, this is a very special human being. Oh, my God, Pelican!
It's such a...
It sounds like gushing over these people.
I
Like,
know.
I've seen them before.
But it's so nice when you get the opportunity to work on a project and go, I absolutely love and adore and respect every single artist on this project.
Mm-hmm.
Cast, crew, like,
Yeah.
phenomenal.
I just loved all these people, and to write characters based on them, like in the story, but like, but the way they look, the way they act, the way they react to things, because I've seen all of them act before. To write these characters for these specific actors, and then have all of them say yes.
Yeah.
Like, your number one choices for each role say yes it blew my mind. I think I cried, actually.
Yeah.
And there were more characters, and they all said yes, but they didn't make it in the trailer.
Right.
Which was really nice. Kendall Cross was going to be involved, and I was so excited.
Oh, that's so
for it.
cool.
She's going to play Nikki's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. And I just have to say, this location right here, the lighting coming in through the window,
gosh.
it is glorious. It's so beautifully lit.
It's incredible. I wanted to work out in there.
I love this moment.
Easter egg. Another Easter egg. Now I'm sick of chocolate. Another Easter egg. Really
So much information.
So much information in 2 seconds.
But that's the beauty of film, is that you don't need dialogue to tell story. You use camera, you use props, you use lighting, you use music. That's driving the plot forward all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So cool.
It's so insane. And that's like a credit to Laura and all directors. Like, they know how to tell a story without saying words. Saying words? Speaking words. Saying.
Totally. And that's I'm sure you've heard the story gets told 4 times. Like, the writer tells the story, then the director tells the story, then the actors tell the story, and then the editor tells the story. So like we get 4 versions of it by the time we.
It's a process.
Yeah, it becomes like an amalgamation of all of that all together.
It's just been through the, like, what is it called? Blender.
Through the blender.
Through the blender.
Through the artistic blender.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That first shot took, I think, like most of the morning. That was our longest shot and our first shot, because it was so difficult to shoot. We had to adjust a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. So technical.
Technical.
Yeah, and that really seems to be where ultimately the majority of your time budget goes, and ultimately most of your money budget also goes. Yes.
I was like, oh, we're paying for this. And Laura just was like, Ellie, go away.
Let us
just go be an actor.
Yeah,
I was so grateful for that. She's like, you're not doing any producing or directing or worrying about anybody. You're just worrying about your own stuff.
And that's brilliant. When you, the actor, get to walk on set and just focus on what you need to do that day.
Go do your job and try to do it the best you can.
Yeah, and trust that the people you brought on board for your baby, your project, absolutely have your back. So your director has your back. And she proves that by saying, don't wear your producer hat to set today. Yeah. You just need to worry about doing your... That's so cool.
We donated that hat. You can't have it back ever again. It's gone. And that was what was awesome about finishing everything and sort of like seeing the final product, was that it's not my baby anymore. It like stopped being my baby the moment I gave it to Laura, because I gave it with full trust, saying, dismember it. Do whatever.
Do what you will.
Do what you want, because it's like, it's ours now. It's everybody's involved.
It's collaborative at that point.
Yeah.
So why Laura? Feel free to gush.
I want to so badly. First of all, Laura's incredible. I've never met a harder working woman. Very driven, very talented, so much attention to detail, I guess.
Yeah.
She is fucking funny. She's so funny. I laughed a lot at a lot of her jokes, and I remember thinking like, oh, Ely, stop laughing like an idiot.
You're fangirling over the director.
So hard right now.
That's amazing.
But Laura's just so capable, and when you're around Laura, her energy and her presence is kind of undeniable.
Yeah.
To be there and to not trust her, like she is so intelligent that it's a little bit scary.
Intimidating?
It's very intimidating. I'm like, oh my god, I love you, but I need to leave.
Might I also interject that that's precisely how I feel about you? So there you go.
Will this be a proposal on air?
Well, you know, I do have a ring, so I've at least been looking.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you know which one I like.
On-air romance. Okay. Phenomenal. What a great location. So is this in Mission too?
Great. Yeah, I think it's not an abandoned school. It was just like a giant. There was one guy, and he's a groundskeeper, and he lives there by himself.
Right.
He was at the very beginning. So he rents it to people. I don't know what it was though. I'm pretty sure it would have had to have been a school of some kind. But they have a basement, like with a boiler room, and they have a full gym and everything.
Crafty.
Oh my gosh, I have to say, Michelle Choi Lee and Jenna, I always get her name wrong, but it's so easy to say, Ramanan. Oh. I always want to say Ramana. Probably because she's so stunningly attractive that I forget how to say her last name when I'm looking at her.
Right. It's too overwhelming.
It's too overwhelming.
There's too much beauty going on.
Those two gorgeous human beings helped me, I think, for 7 hours the day before. Meal prepping, all of the chili, all of the cakes, all of the bread. It was crazy.
And I feel like it's a role that sometimes gets overlooked, but it is so imperative.
Yeah.
If you bugger up crafty, that's a problem. And it sounds like a joke, but I genuinely mean it, because you need to be fueling and nourishing the bodies of your cast and crew who are doing 16-hour days sometimes.
You want to stimulate them.
Right, so you need that good mix of healthy, clean, fresh food, but also the treats. You need sugar, you need protein. There's a balance for sure to make
hot lunch, hot dinner.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and the food was pretty damn good. Jenna knows how to make a chili.
Right.
I was like, Jenna, I don't know how to make chili. What exactly is it?
How does one chili? I believe that is the technical term. It's so funny, looking at that little clip of the crafty table, and it's that those days are gone. I know. Isn't that so bizarre?
That is so bizarre.
Oh
God, now I just want M&Ms and pretzels.
Oh right, yeah, I know. We should have gotten snacks for this. This is a rookie.
Should have gotten snacks.
But I don't think people would have enjoyed listening to us crunch.
Listening to us chew.
But that's fine. I'm not sad at all.
I'm not mad about it. We've got Diet Coke.
From wine glasses.
Oh my god, it's the only way to drink it.
Obviously.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, Brandon is some kind of actual superhero.
Fantastic.
I'm seeing his name pop up more and more on things. We actually ran out of budget for this VFX shot. So he's just holding up his finger.
And what is it meant to be, a flame or what's?
It's supposed to be an orb of light that sort of spins slowly on his finger because he's discovering something. But we just had to do it with music.
Right. Is there?
Hopefully that comes across.
Right. No, totally. I definitely get the sense that something. I don't use the word magical, but something extra... otherworldly, spiritual, something is going on there for sure. And that's a mixture of lighting states, sound mixing, and also Garfield's work there.
Oh, oh my
his
God.
His physicality,
I would
everything.
watch him do anything. He could vomit on film and I'd be like, yep, replay that.
Amazing.